My name's Mel, welcome to my world, and at the moment I'm building a stealthy, off-grid, go anywhere, sleep anywhere, campervan. But you already knew that, especially if you're a subscriber, and thank you to everyone that's subscribed to my channel. Thank you to everybody that gives me a thumbs up. Even if you give me a thumbs down, I still appreciate that. Well, not so much appreciate it, but it all helps with the algorithm apparently. And everyone that leaves comments, thank you very much. Okay, so that out of the way, I know what you're thinking, what are you doing today? Well, today I've been shopping. So I haven't done a lot to the van. I've managed to fit my wires. This wire, main cable for my leisure battery. My leisure battery is no longer on the bucket. It's where it should be. Well, kind of where it should be. So yeah, I finally managed to find some connectors for the cut-off switch. Now let's bring you down here. There you go. The cut-out. That's the cut-out switch there. That separates my leisure battery from my split charge relay, which is in turn connected to my main battery. So the cable runs underneath, goes under the bed. I'll show you under the bed. Ugh. So under the bed, that's why I don't fix this down, because until it's all finished. And the leisure battery now is down there. If you can see that. Yep. So there's the leisure battery. Now I don't know whether to keep it like that or have it across this way. I've left the cable quite long. I haven't tightened these up yet because I might have more cables to go under here yet. I want to put a light under here, and those cables for that will run along here as well. Yeah, so my leisure battery's there. I may put another leisure battery, so I might end up with two, but I'll see how I go. So, oh, my cable's getting caught up. Getting a bit deja, a bit small in here now. Yeah, so I'm going to give myself the option to add an extra leisure battery if I need to. So I can't decide whether to have it long ways or crossways. I'll probably go crossways because then I can put another leisure battery next to it if need be. Same as a solar panel on the roof. I'm just going to put one solar panel and leave room for a second solar panel to give myself that option, just to, you know, suck it and see, so to speak. You know, there's no point going out buying all this equipment and then find out you don't need it. So yeah, start off with a minimum and then you can add to it later on. That's my theory anyway. Also along this wall I've put my fuel pipe for my heater, and yeah, I've copied someone else's idea. Thanks Mev. I'm going to put my tank on the back door. My fuel tank's going to go on the back door. So yeah, well done Mev, good on you buddy. And yeah, talking heater, if you watch my heater video, me unboxing it, God, that video caused a stir. So many comments, unbelievable. Some good, some bad, and some damn right ridiculous. But yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah, there were bits missing. So the control panel was missing. Well, the company sent me a new control panel. It should have been a nice little digital one with a remote control, and this is what they sent me. Not quite the same as advertised, but the plug's the same plug, triangular plug, so it might work. So I got, shall I plug this in and try it, risk blowing it up, or shall I wait for the other one to turn up? Because I had a backup plan. I had the foresight to order a control panel from a completely different company, and it was only 12 quid. So I think I'll wait. I'll wait till that one turns up. I don't want to risk, after all the aggro, I don't want to risk blowing up my heater. Right, now, all the comments I had about that heater, about it would appear, someone's waving at me outside. It would appear about, oh, I don't know, about 40% of you get it, totally get it, understand the concept of me drawing in air from outside, heating it, circulating it out around the van, and then blowing it out through the roof, which is all well and good. But quite a few of you have put some really strange comments about that video. All good though, all good, because I'm still learning. Yeah, some of you completely overthink it, completely go off on a tangent about air molecules and water molecules and yeah, condensation, and oh, you'll still get condensation. Yeah, I know, guys, I know I'm going to get condensation. It's a tin box with heat inside it. I'm going to get condensation on the glass, on the metal. It's gonna, I know that. I know I'm going to get condensation. I know I'm going to get water sticking to my cold glass. It's a fact. I'm not going to avoid that. But what I am going to try and avoid is that horrible smell, like your clothes get all damp. Your mattress, my mattress is going to be up here. I don't want it being all damp and musky. I don't want to go to bed at night, put my head on a pillow and it feels all damp and horrible. But more importantly, what I don't want is black mould. I've experienced it once before and it's something I don't want to go through again. Yeah, talking about mattress, so I was getting all serious then, wasn't I? Say I can be serious, but I don't like it. Right, so my mattress is going to be up here. I'm going to have slats of wood and the air is going to be able to flow under my mattress. Really important that air flows under your mattress. Don't just put your mattress on a flat piece of wood. You won't get air circulating under it and you will get black mould, and it is horrible and it will give you really bad chest infections. I know because I've been there. I think I said it in a previous video. I got a really bad chest infection and it was from sleeping in a damp place under a railway arch. Yeah, I lived under a railway arch. I've lived in a mortuary, I've lived in a shed, and I've lived on a boat. So I've experienced what it's like to live in a damp place. And the best way to combat dampness is to get air flowing. And all the time you've got air flowing, fingers crossed you don't get any black mould. And I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. It's horrible. I honestly thought that was it. I was done. I thought I was dying. It was that bad. I was coughing up blood, and it weren't just like a weekend flu type thing. This went on for about probably a good 3 months. I was ill for a good 3 months, and it's all from sleeping in a damp place. Not so much the dampness, but it was the black mould that comes with the damp. Yeah, it's horrible. It builds up inside the mattress, like you won't even see it. You cut your mattress in half, and inside your mattress you'll find all these black spores, and it's just horrible. And that is what I'm trying to avoid by drawing in fresh air, circulating it around the van and out through the vent. And the air is going to flow, because some of you didn't quite understand this. Some of you thought that I was just going to be recirculating air constantly between the cab and the living space. Well, I'm not, because the cab is vented. In the dashboard there's vents, so I'm going to be drawing in fresh air from outside via the vents in the dashboard. It's then going to go into the heater, get heated, and circulate around the living area. So that's the passage of air, and then it's going to circulate in the living area and eventually get blown out the roof vent, because that vent is permanently open. It's permanently vented. Even when it's closed, it still vents. Air goes up the sides, around the lip, and out into the atmosphere. So I'm going to get, yeah, the passage of air. I think that's the best way to explain it. This is going on a bit now, isn't it? It's going to come in through the dashboard, through the heater, circulate, and out the roof. That way I'm going to get fresh air introduced into the van at all times. Now, someone said to me, why don't you just turn your heater up full blast, get everything really hot, and then open a window and let it all out? Yeah, I could do that, but when you open a window, all the hot air goes out, all the moisture goes out, but what's coming back into the van is air from outside. So why not just have a constant flow of air from outside? It's a lot easier. You don't have to keep turning your heater right up. You can just keep your heater on at a nice constant temperature, and you've got more control over that temperature as well, because you're constantly bringing in fresh air. You can turn your temperature down and it will come down. It's almost instant. So it's no brainer to me, but yeah, some people just didn't understand. But anyway, feel free to leave a comment below if you disagree, because I'm sure some of you will still disagree with me. And don't worry about carbon monoxide either. Someone said, oh, you're going to kill yourself with carbon monoxide. Well, I'm not, because it's just not going to happen. I've got a carbon monoxide sensor anyway, so yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about CO2. It's all good. I'm covered. Yeah, I've got a smoke alarm, CO2 sensor, gas sensor, and I've got another gas sensor on order, because in some parts of Europe there was a spat of it a few years ago where criminals were squirting, can't remember the name of the gas, but it's like sleeping gas. They squirt it into the cab, knock you out so you don't wake up. They break into the vehicle, rob you while you're asleep, and you can buy a sensor as well for that. I can't for the life of me think of it. Anyway, yeah, I've got one of those coming as well. So noxious gas sensor, CO2 sensor, smoke alarm, and LPG gas sensor as well will all be going into this van. So please don't worry, I'm not going to go to sleep and not wake up, not yet anyway. What else have I got to say? I think that's it. I've covered it. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like this video, give me a thumbs down. But most importantly, leave a comment and feel free to talk among yourselves. Ta-ra for now.